Now Rosie can relax and have fun, and that's when she told me that she does her best. In this final, the difficulty and risk usually goes up. The good news is that everyone starts from scratch. 8 competitors, 3 medals on the line, and really they could be anyone's.
And not like the qualification, only 1 routine performed in the final.
Rosie starts with a half-out triffus pike that makes a huge statement from the start. Only a few in the world are competing that level of difficulty. Ten skills are in a routine. She finishes strong, and talk about setting the standard high right from the start.
A wonderful individual performance by Rosie McLennan. So often when we talk about her success, we talk about the success she has had as a synchronized team with Karen Coburn, but not today. She stands out in this routine.
She's really starting to come into her own as an individual athlete. And her coach, Dave Ross, told me that scores may be a little bit lower since the last Olympics. The judges are hitting harder on execution errors, especially for traveling, but Rosie was clean and maintained good control. You can see her pretty much staying within that rectangular box throughout the entire routine.
You have to think that she will earn one of the top scores that we've seen all day long, qualification and beyond. So let's see what she gets. And it's 37.70, a very strong score. Should be one of the better scores that we will see. So the bar has now been set high for the rest of the field. Germany's Dagonadze is the reigning Olympic champion, and the 34-year-old finished 3rd at the last World Championships.
She has tremendous experience at high-level meets like this and still has so much passion for the sport. Certainly shows not only in her face but her performances as well. You know, she competed in her first World Championship final 17 years ago.
Unbelievable. You talk about having the passion for the sport, to stay competing, training year-round. Certainly paid off for at the last Olympic Games. Like you said, she had 2 very consistent, solid routines there. But in this final at the World Championships, just 1 routine counts.
Starting out with a half-out triffus tuck. Traveling a little bit in the routine here. She loses a little bit of her height near the end of the routine. Same difficulty as Rosie McLennan, but probably not as well executed.
Well, Anna seems very happy with that performance. Playing up to the crowd.
The routine started strong with a half-out triffus tuck. But on her 4th skill, her full-in, full-out tuck right here, she travels slightly down the trampoline, and then again on her 6th skill, her half-in, half-out tuck, moving from one end of the trampoline to the other. There will be deductions in her execution score.
She's looking for a score greater than 37.7, but certainly does not get it here. 36.8. That's about a full point behind Rosie McLennan.
From Canada, Karen Coburn.
Karen Coburn qualified 5th for this final. She won the silver medal in Sydney when the sport made its Olympic debut, then followed that up in Athens in 2004 with the silver medal. But she has been competing with an injured knee. Just a couple of weeks ago, her coach was saying that he doubted she was going to be able to compete at these World Championships.
She's had much less training time than usual because of the knee injury. She will have to rely on her past experience and her muscle memory from years of competing these skills. She's in trouble here, traveling.
Oh.
And she terminates the routine after her 6th skill. That will take her out of this competition.
Well, was it something specific to the knee, or like you said, just the training has not been up to par? And
I think when you haven't had the training time, your confidence level goes down. She is doing a super high level of difficulty. And if your timing is slightly off, like it is here in her Rudy out, She travels forward and is unable to maintain control in the double pike. Only 6 out of 10 skills are completed.
And we have to remember that she's already competed in the qualification round for this event. She also competed in synchronized trampoline, where she and Rosie McLennan won the gold medal. So